It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Clemson's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship. Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Swarm by the pass rush, the sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
He knocks it through with confidence. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So Michigan's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Catch made on the right side. Past the 30. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a second down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking to pass. It's Hardy. He escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Might have to try the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Looking to throw. It's Hardy. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's how you finish a play.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Makes a quick grab. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Breaks loose at the 45. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Illegal blocking back.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. First down here for this offense. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the ball. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised they went with play action here on third and such a long distance to gain. The defense obviously knows you're going to throw the football, so all you're doing is telling your quarterback, take your eyes off of the coverage and the line of scrimmage, and the result is a sack.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Wolverines offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick pass, the catch is made.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because it gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Finds an open target on the left side. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made by the tight end.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Wolverines line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First and goal, handoff. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Clemson, 10.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And now the running back's got it again. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Tootin. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work on the 44.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Grab down the middle. It's Van Dyke. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play for this offense. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Stop right there at the line. No gain. We need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we've got a 4th down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Now comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away. Points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Back to pass. It's Tootin. Snags the quick throw. Oh, what a cut. He's still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. He's got a man down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action here on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Defense not pressing this time. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Play action. He's looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Van Dyke. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the first down at the 41.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Hardy. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Big throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. A completion makes it second down. To throw, it's Tootin. Dump off caught by the running back. And he went out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass is caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down inside the 10. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch? Hurdles over the defender. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Gets it out quickly to the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to pass. It's Tootin. Pass caught near the sideline, but he gains nothing.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Bootleg looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses him. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Looking to throw yet again. And the completion made. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, it's a handoff. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Back to throw. It's Tootin. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The receiver makes the catch. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here comes a handoff. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Important second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Over the middle. It's Van Dyke. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Getting set for your second down. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision.
Breaks into the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Back to pass. It's Hardy. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Heading for the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the running play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check it out. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, What a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the...
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. To throw, it's Tootin. Throws it to the right. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that...
Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he chops it on 4th down.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. 1st down and 10.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Working clock with the ground game. Gets the 1st and still running. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. And the Wolverines line up. 10 now. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Dropping back. It's Hardy. Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, Wolverines. They continue to roll up the score. Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big and now...
Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the receivers got it. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Makes a quick catch. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Boy, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
And here's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Hardy. It's made on the left side. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.